Right then, Mr. G. Oh, then that's the end of day one.
Yep.
Tell me about your. Let's just. If we talk about the things we enjoyed the most, that will actually eventually get us to the point where we talk about the ones we maybe struggled with a bit more.
Yeah.
Because it's only day one after all.
I think for me it's quite a tight circuit, and there's a lot of first, second gear corners, or first gear corners for that matter. And I always struggle with it. So for me, it's the bike or bikes that I can get through those bits the best. And at the moment, it's the MV F800 is the one that I'm finding the most nimble and the easiest to ride.
It is a weapon, isn't it? That
it's a superb bike. And then there's the R6 as well, which is a good bike, but it's not quite. Yeah, it's not quite MV800. But I've only ridden one superbike so far, which is the V4. So I'm saving myself until I know the circuit a little bit better tomorrow. Okay. So. The Ducati, I mean, it's just too fast, isn't it? It's so fast, too fast. And when I jumped on that after the R6. Yeah. Oh God. And it was just like, bing! It's like, whoa, just hang on a minute. It's like recalibrating the brain when you're used to riding the 600 and the 800 F3. It is literally a recalibration process. So I think if you're going to jump on a superbike, then you've got to jump on them all at the same time and not mix between the two. Yeah. At this circuit, anyway, I think. So, so interesting to see when we get to day 2 tomorrow and see where we go. Yeah, because I mean, I've got a little bit of a problem in that the bikes I expected to not enjoy here, I've really enjoyed. Damn it. In fact, I'm really struggling to think of something I enjoyed least at the moment. Yeah, and I think that is more difficult than trying to pick your top 3, because there's not a bad bike here, is there? Let's be honest. No, I mean, I think tomorrow, more laps. Yeah. I think tomorrow it'll work itself. Yeah. It'll work itself out. Yeah, and I think, like I say, because of the nature of the circuit, because nobody's been here, so nobody can show us round. Normally someone's got some experience with the circuit where they can show you lines, braking points, and some tips. Because there are some difficult parts. Yeah, there are some very difficult parts, and I think day 2 will be a different day. Yeah. Well, a very different day. Okay, on to day 2. Hello. Jixer. Jixer today. Yeah. We'll move up to the bigger bikes today. Now we know where we're going around the track. You've not tried this one yet, have you? I've not been on this yet. No. Oh mate, it's awesome around here. No, not yet. So we'll go and dial ourselves in and get the tyres warm and see where we go. Cool. Is that green light? Is that where we can go? If it's green, you can go. This is good. It's good, isn't it? It's very good. Here especially, it just seems to work, right? I thought this was more of a 600cc. Say again. But riding this morning, it just changed that perception. But you can use second gear on a lot of corners here. You can, and it's good. You don't feel like you're in Highside City. You feel like you can pull out the corners with relative safety. Yeah. And it's obviously got all the TC and all that, but it's still a head thing. But no, this is really, really good. Sweet. Glad you enjoyed it, mate. Big Bertha for you, Gav? Yeah, bike 6 for me. Usually my least favourite superbike, usually. But I enjoy the J6R1000 round this circuit. I didn't think I would, simply because I thought it was a 600 track. Yeah. You'll find this a lot harder. Put some laps into it though, because where this really excels here is stability into the tight brakes, into tight corners. Yeah, so looking forward to this one. Cool. Spagaro. It is, yes. So then, ZX10. Yeah, it's in past SBOTYs, it's been the superbike I've liked the least. The RR last year at Portimao was, for me, a massive increase in likability from my perspective. Yeah. Whereas this one, the SE, it's gone up the pecking order even more. It's really, really good, and this electronic suspension is just brilliant, and it's such a smooth ride. And it actually, you know, you're not thinking about anything else other than riding the motorcycle. It's superb, and certainly around this circuit, because of the tall first gear, where in the past I've not really liked it, whereas here it's brilliant. Yeah. Because off the circuit you don't need to change gear. It's brilliant. And you just ride it. It's ace. Yeah. It's really, really good.
No, I agree, mate. Yeah. I agree. I mean, it is. You know, she's still a big girl.
She is a big
side to side, but she's stable. And there's a lot of hard braking areas here into slowish turns, and it's brilliant, isn't it? The suspension is.
The suspension is just phenomenal.
Do you know what? It's my favourite electronic suspension.
I'll tell you what it's done for me is highlighted the difference between the electronic suspension on this bike and the standard suspension on like the 959, for example, where that feels really, really wooden, because it really just does. I don't know why, but on this, I think because it's calculating so quickly and making the adjustments for you, you don't think about it.
No.
And it's just like, you don't think about what's going on underneath you. You feel planted, you feel like you've got loads of grip, you just ride it.
Yeah, no, agreed. So it's the surprise for me so far.
Very good, isn't it? I like the colour as well. I like the matte black with a little bit of green. It's a good bike, and like I say, I've not really liked this bike that much in the past, but it's creeping up towards the top of the listings for me.
Can I just get in now that the original idea of choosing our 3 that we least enjoyed is really failing because everything's so good? It might be an impossible task.
It might be, but I predicted before, and I won't tell you what those predictions are, by the way.
Okay.
Other than this one, but I predicted that this would be my bottom 3. But I can tell you now, it's not.
No, me neither.
It's not. Will it be my top 3?
Nah, probably not.
It's certainly not my top 3, without a shadow of a doubt.
Cool. Cheers, mate.